What's up, guys? Let's tweak mind test, shall we? So last class we were defining nodes using actions and callback, and we were associating a method with that action or callback, a mind test method. And they were called methods. Now, methods are a very general term for any sort of subsection or sub-function of a machine, if you will. I don't know the terminology, but so it's a very general term, and as we saw on the methods Wikipedia page, it gave us a lot of different things, some of which we couldn't really use. But the other major question was, because there were those red flags saying, hey, these methods are outdated and you should be careful with this Wikipedia page. So where do we go to get up-to-date information? Well, let me show you. I'm going to take you over here. First of all, we're on this is the methods page, and you can see all of the methods that we were looking through. And so, you know, you might be wondering, okay, like I like the look of, let's say, band player. And if we were to right-click and open up its own Wikipedia page, it would give us a more specific, so yeah, it's an underscore name. Now, what I would do is I would copy that method and head on over to your mind test folder. Now, there are a few ways to access the official reference. There's references online, which are the most up-to-date. And then there's also, bundled in with your installation, your mind test installation, is your own, specific to your version, your own reference. And so that is accessed by going to doc, and then right in here, the second, well, just look in this folder, you should see lua_api.txt. And you have to open that with Notepad++, because if you don't, it's unreadable in Notepad. And if it's not opening in Notepad++, just right-click and then click Edit with Notepad++. Or you can click Open With, and then choose Default Program, select Notepad++, and click OK. And so then, hopefully, in future, any time that you click on that document, it will open in Notepad++, and you don't have to go through that. So now we are in the official reference, and it's not very nice to look at. I'll go over a little bit of the syntax here in a minute, but I want to search the reference to see if band player is a part of it, and more details, more up-to-date details on how to use it. So the way that you find anything in a document, especially something as long as this one, which we're talking, this is almost 10,000 lines, almost 9,000 lines, is to use the find function, and you access it by pressing Control F. I'm sure there's other ways, but this is the simplest on a Windows machine. Control F. I'm sure on a Mac it's Command F and whatnot. So so here we have the find dialog, and I'm just going to paste in band_player, and then there's a few different options over here. I'm going to click Find All in Current Document, and that gives me every single line down here below your text. It shows every instance of that word. And so we're just going to go to the first one, and the way that you go to one is you double click on the reference down here, if you will. And it shows you here the usage, mindtest.bandplayer. So then what you can do is it tells you an IP address and whatnot. So that is the way to get the most up-to-date information. Now, what if you are just simply trying to make sense of this API, trying to understand like what is what you're looking at? Well, just a brief overview. Here we have some equal signs. That denotes a section. That denotes a whole section. And so underneath that you'll find related topics, and those are denoted by the hyphens. So you've got section, subsection, and then the other syntax that I've noticed, and I'm sure there's more, but as you go, and here's, of course, we're in another section called mods, which is very extensive. You will find these right here, and these are like subsections, for lack of a better term, that help define a subsection. So they break up the subsection, and then you can a little more palatable, right? So that is my understanding of the Lua API and how it is organized. So what I want you to do is go and find your Lua API reference that is in your Mindtest folder, that is in your installation. And then find those methods that you were using, and also the callbacks. Find each of those, and that should be about 6. So that's 3 callbacks and 3 methods. Find each of those and read about them and how they're supposed to be used. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to smash that turn in button on your Google Classroom, and you don't have to worry about ringing any bells because the school will manage that for you.